Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lacey. I am the owner of Milky Candles and I make videos about life in my 30s. Let's talk about some current favorites. For those of you that are new here, I suffer from a dry scalp and I was using Head and Shoulders for a little while, but it was making my hair extremely dry. And I had mentioned it on a past video and some of you offered a couple of different solutions. So I have started using the As I Am dandruff shampoo. It's like the dry scalp, itchy scalp or whatever shampoo in the blue bottle, and I am loving it. Now, it still makes my hair a little bit dry, but not nearly as much as Head and Shoulders. I'm fighting my puppy for my mic cord. Now, my favorite shampoo ever is by TGIN. I love it, but it doesn't really help me with my dry scalp. So I don't think anything will ever make my hair feel as moisturized as that. So I'm comparing it to that, which might not be fair. The As I Am shampoo definitely doesn't get my hair as soft as the TGIN, but it does work wonders on my scalp. I usually just put conditioner in my hair, just a little bit, braid it in 2 braids, and then shampoo my scalp with it. And then I just sort of rinse it all out while my hair is still in braids. That way my hair doesn't get really tangled while I'm in the shower. And I gotta say, it's amazing. The same time I bought the shampoo, I also bought the hair oil because I was like, you know what? We're here to fix a problem. So I got the oil as well, and I only use the oil because it smells like tea tree oil and because oils don't do well just sitting on my scalp for days at a time. I use the oil before I shampoo my hair and just give myself a nice little luxury massage. And it does a really good job of, and this just happens with massage and oil, period, is it just helps lift my dandruff off of my scalp, but I can tell it's also putting up a good fight against my dry scalp. So those two together, I'm loving lately. I've been enjoying a nice hot bath every now and then. I think because it's winter and it's a little bit cooler and I want to feel cozy and all sorts of things that I can't feel any other time of the year in Arizona. And I got this for Christmas from my fiance's nephew. It's the Dr. Teal's melatonin bath salts soak, Epsom salt soak. It smells so good and it feels like the melatonin doesn't really affect me. I'm not if I'm gonna take a sleep aid, I need a good dose in order for it to hit me. So the melatonin doesn't really affect me, but it's the smell. It's the smell. I feel like a rich bitch when I'm taking a bath. And I'm not much of a lip product junkie or a lip product person. I don't buy, well, I used to buy a whole lot, and now I just don't really care because I stick to what works and I stick to what I know. I also get allergic reactions very easily to lip products. So, however, I was watching someone's YouTube video and they said that the Dollar Tree had these LA Color roll-on lip glosses, and I was like, you mean the ones I used to get at the skate deck? I'm going to get those. So I got 2. I got the coconut one and I got the coconut oil one, and then I got the watermelon one, and oh my God. The watermelon one is definitely my favorite. It takes a while for it to get in motion. When I was first using it, I was like, ain't nothing coming out of this, or not as much as it used to when I was a kid and they had roll-on lip glosses. But when you get it, you get it. I actually leave it upside down in my purse or in my makeup. It's literally on the table. My jar of makeup brushes, I personally leave it upside down because I feel like it makes it come out better, but it's nice and thick. If you don't like a sticky lip gloss, you probably won't like it. I'm not wearing it right now, but I put it on first thing in the morning after I brush my teeth, or last thing before I go to bed after I wash my face. So it's just luxe. This has been a current favorite for I don't even know, a year now? I don't even know, probably. It is the Cloud Musk perfume. I got it from Target. They still have them. I actually just got one a month ago for my best friend for her no, not for her birthday, for Christmas. I don't know what it is. Apparently I like to feel like a rich bitch, so this is another one of those things that just makes me feel that way. I feel like you can't tell me my jewelry is gold plated. Please don't. I don't have time for that. I live in a mansion. My closet is the size of 3 standard bedrooms. Like that's how I feel when I put this on, because none of those things are true about me. It is musky. It is such a light musk. Cloud musk is the best name that they could have ever used. I've really been into wearing more jewelry lately, but I don't usually buy jewelry for myself. Everyone around the holiday season or around birthday time is always asking you what you want for your birthday. And lately I've been having a more difficult time answering that question as I'm trying to declutter the house and stop bringing in so much stuff. So it takes me a while to really sit down and think about what are the things that maybe are missing from my wardrobe or missing from my kitchen or things like that. And one of the things that was definitely missing was gold jewelry. So this gold necklace, I actually got one for my fiance for Christmas, and then I loved it so much that when my mom asked me what I wanted for Christmas, I told her I wanted the same one but with my initial. I absolutely love it. It's a great layer piece, and it's something that I think initials have been around forever. It just, like, it's either name necklaces or initials, or it's like a charm on your bracelet. I just feel like they've always been here, and I am looking for pieces that are timeless, and so this was just one of the ones that I was loving. I also have 2 sets of gold hoops. One pair is a little bit smaller and chunkier, and the other pair is a little bit thinner, and they're larger, and I love both of them so much. Again, both of these were gifts, and they are 14 karat gold. So they're gonna last me a really long time, and again, who doesn't love a hoop? If you don't wear hoops, you can't sit with us. Speaking of capsule wardrobe, I have gained a little weight, so I've been needing to size up in some clothes. And that's hard for me because I hate spending money on clothes if I already have such a good selection. So I got these jeans from Walmart, and I'm absolutely obsessed with them. They were really affordable. They were about like $35 if my memory serves me right. And I got a light pair and a dark pair, and they fit really nice. There's a little bit of like gapping in the lighter pair, like in the waist for me, but I'm so used to that, like my whole life that's happened. So that doesn't bother me much, especially if I'm wearing a shirt underneath that I can tuck in and a belt on top, and it just looks so effing cute. I like the dark pair because I don't normally buy dark pairs of jeans, but they fit so nicely. And I like that the leg is a little bit more wide. It's not super fitted. I normally just wait for a sale at American Eagle, but all of the jeans I have from American Eagle are a little more fitted or straight leg, and I liked that these ones were a little bit more relaxed. I'm not mad at the Walmart jeans. I also got this brown puffer vest from Amazon, and this puffer vest has changed my life. I feel like I'm somebody. Like when I go out in this brown puffer vest, like I get looks, and I'm like, that's right, I'm wearing a brown puffer vest. Yeah. A puffer vest is equivalent to like having your shit together, I feel like. And I got brown instead of black. Black is definitely more of a staple, but I feel like I've always loved browns. I've always loved tones that like are a little bit closer to my skin tone, because I think that it brings out my skin tone nicely. So, love the brown. Okay, a couple of like house organizational items. Number 1, my planner. I think I got this planner from Target. It is just a nice black, like faux leather, and I love that it has the monthly view and the weekly view, and it has spaces for you to like make checklists and things like that. I love that because I do kind of like the monthly view at it's a little broad, and then every day I sit down and I fill in the checklist of what I need to do and what I have to accomplish. And it's helped me so much. I do it every single morning while I have my coffee, and I'm telling you, it makes me feel better about getting stuff done. Like, I hate when I wake up and I'm like, okay, I know I have a million things to do today, but like, what are they? So I'm just gonna go and go and go until I feel like I've done things. And then at the end of the day, I'm exhausted because I tried to do too many things in one day. Or I feel like I have so many things to do that I'm paralyzed and I don't do anything. Comment below if you feel that way too. So I've loved having this planner. I'm sorry if you can see anything in my lap. I had to have everything in my lap because my puppy was trying to eat everything. Now he's passed out, so I don't really have to have this here, but we're committed. Also behind me, I have a chalkboard chore chart. My fiance and I were starting to get a little bit frustrated with the whole who's doing what and when. And sometimes there are like certain jobs that are really unbalanced. And so I told her, I said, it sounds kind of juvenile, but like, should we just do a chore chart? I mean, it's the same thing to me as going in and like making a schedule for the day. I need to know on what day something happens. I'm at a point in my life where like I know all the things that need to happen, but I don't have the brain capacity to remember them. And I have too much stuff in my brain that it gives me anxiety. So I just want to be able to look at something and have that thing tell me what I need to do. I actually just got this up today, but we've been sort of following the chore chart. It's been on paper. And it's been really, really helpful because sometimes in relationships, you do feel like there is an imbalance, and it's important to voice it and talk about it and try to come up with solutions. And I'm really excited about this solution. It also helps things not get neglected. We have 7 animals at the moment. I can't even believe our house is ever this quiet with 7 animals. And honestly, sometimes I just forget to sweep or vacuum and it just happens. But if I have something reminding me that like every other day I need to vacuum or sweep, or 2 times a week I need to vacuum, then like, let's do it. Don't also judge how often I don't vacuum, okay? Listen, I'm a human. I live here. Also, coming together in one household with another person meant that I didn't like the laundry situation. When I lived by myself, I had a small hamper. When she lived by herself, she had a small hamper. And so now that we live together, we were trying to use one of those small hampers and then maybe 2 hampers, and it just looked messy and not uniform and blah, 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 blah. So we got this big ass hamper from Burlington Coat Factory one day for like $35. This can run you like $75 on Amazon easily, or like Target or anywhere else. And it has a lid, which means it's hidden from the general public if someone walks by. And me, I'm also the general public. I don't want to see it all the time. Like, I like my messes to be stowed away. Thank you very much. So if you're ever in need of a hamper, I highly suggest going to Burlington Coat Factory, or like it was cheaper than anyone I feel like we would find at Marshall's. Just saying. Okay, the last thing on the list for house and for the whole current favorites period are these plant stands. I didn't. I asked for it for a gift. This was another Christmas gift that got here early from my mom. I asked for this because we had a couple of like random ones that just didn't really match the aesthetics. And honestly, I'm into wood, I'm into black, I'm into white, I'm into beige. I'm into like all of these neutral, natural, like textures and colors. This was so beautiful. I loved it so much that I got a second one. And I think in our guest bedroom, I'm gonna get one for like a nightstand because there's not a whole lot of room in there. And my mom, whenever she comes to visit, she needs the nightstand. And she's always like, but don't forget to put it on my side. Like, Dad deserves one too. So that is all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you wanna watch a decluttering video from me, go ahead and click on the video to your right. I love you, even if you don't love me back, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.